Hi, it's Jane from KF Accounting, and I want to know what's your magic number. Last year it was 671 or 916, but what are the magic numbers going to be this year? Well, what are we talking about? If you're a company director, you might recognise these as the director's salary figures that you've been paying yourself over the last year. Now that spring is in the air, it's a beautiful day outside the window, I can see the daffodils. It's April and we're into the new tax year, so it's time to look at the what are the magic numbers, the director's salary figures for 2017-18. So let's start at the beginning though. Why do we take a director's salary at all? Well, there's a couple of good reasons to take some of your income as a salary if you're a company director and you haven't got any other income apart from your company. So from a corporation tax perspective, your salary is a taxable expense, which means that whatever you take as salary reduces the amount of corporation tax that you pay. So why not take a massive salary and really reduce your corporation tax? Well, the other thing is to do with your personal tax. There's only a certain amount that you can take before you start to have to pay tax and national insurance. So the ideal, the sweet spot really is to take as much as you can without having to pay any tax or national insurance. So if we took a salary up to the personal allowance of 11,500, there would be no tax to pay on that, but there would be national insurance. And that's because the national insurance threshold is actually a lot lower than the personal allowance threshold. It's right down at 8,164, so that's 3,300 or over 3,300 lower. So if you did take a salary to the personal allowance at 11,500, you would have some class 1 national insurance to pay. You'd have employees national insurance at 12%, which would give you about £400 for the year. And if you didn't have any other employees on your payroll, so that you weren't able to claim the employment allowance, then you'd also have the employer's national insurance to pay as well. And that's at 13.8%. So that would give you another £460 to pay, bringing it to £860 per year. So this is why we have these two magic numbers. The first one, the lowest one, represents how much you take per month if you're just going to take up to the national insurance threshold. So this is enough to give you your national insurance credits towards your pension and other benefits, but so that you don't have to pay any national insurance contributions. So magic number one for this year is £680 per month. If you've got other employees on the payroll, then it might be worth going for magic number 2. This is what you would pay yourself if you paid all the way up to the personal allowance. Now, you'd still be paying your national insurance on this, your employee's national insurance, at 12%, that £400 per year that I talked about, but you'd be saving corporation tax at 20%, so it is still worth doing, but only if you have got other employees on the payroll, so that you don't have to pay the employer's national insurance because you're getting the employment allowance. So that magic number for this year is 958. So summarise, your magic numbers for 2017-18 are 680 if you are a sole director with no one else on the payroll, and 958 if you do have other employees on the payroll. But obviously it's not always going to be that simple, and there are going to be other factors to take into account. So it's always good to just have a chat with your accountant, make sure that all your personal circumstances are being taken into account and that you are getting the best option for you. So what's your magic number going to be for 2017-18? Thank you. Bye.